Hey guys, Fires51 here, and today is Saturday, and I have a small collection of pickups here because I have drill this weekend. I've had drill since Friday, so no garage sales, no flea markets. By the time I get out, everybody's fucking gone, so really sucks. But it is what it is. But I did get some games earlier in the week, and I saved them for the Saturday's posting, or Saturday pickup video I usually do. So let's get started with a garage sale pickup I got. I only went to like 3 garage sales on Thursday. There wasn't that many garage sales. So I did pick up a PlayStation 1 game, and it was at a resident that was listed PlayStation 2 games. Not sure why they didn't list PlayStation 1, because they actually had more PlayStation 1 games there than they had PlayStation 2. But mostly it was sports games though too. But they did have this game there, and I'm really excited about. And it's Micro Machines V3, and I'm really excited about it because it looks really, really true to the original NES version. On the back here, I mean, they upgraded like a couple things, like some of the vehicles changed, as you can see up top, and they get to do like some special power-ups, whatever. But the boards, the levels, they look just like the Nintendo version of the game, so I'm hoping it's just as fun as the Nintendo, because I love the Nintendo one. I remember that was one of my favorite games growing up as a kid, and that's gonna be on my list to get. But I got the PlayStation 1 Micro Machines, and I got the Genesis Micro Machine complete, so maybe I can get a little Micro Machine collection going on, and I can do a little bit of video review and tell you guys what's the best one, you know. And then next up, we got decent amount of games from Half Price Bookstore. It was a Half Price Bookstore I don't normally go to. It's a little bit far. Actually, it's not a little bit. It's pretty far away from where I live. So I haven't been there for a couple weeks. So when I went there this week, I got a nice little haul from them because I haven't been there for a while. So first up, we got Xbox, and it's Tecmo Classic Arcade. And you got the big ones, Super Tecmo, of course. They got a bunch of other smaller games on the bottom here. It's sort of 11 classic games. You guys can read those. I don't know. Maybe some of these you actually know more. But it's $3. It's complete. The disc on it's really good condition. It's got a little bit of fuzz on it, so I need to clean it up. Other than that, there's like no scratches. So I picked that up for $3. I think that's a good deal. It's not a steal, but it's a good deal. Next up, I picked up a game I already own. It's a loose cart too, so there's not much change other than the fact it's in really good condition, label-wise, as you can see, Animaniacs. And the reason why it's probably in really good condition and looks so nice is because it's the Japanese. It's not the remake. I own the remake, now I own the original. And this is $1, so I can't pass that up. $1 on a game I'd like to own. Even though I got the remake, the remake one I got's really crappy. The label's coming off. It's really faded. This looks like crap. So I got the original. Picked up for $1. Then next up we got Bram Stoker's Dracula for the Genesis, and I picked this up for $3. Which is a little bit pricey because there's no manual on this. The game's in really good condition though, so that's a definitely plus. But I want to play this, so that's why I picked it up for $3, because it's a platforming game that looks pretty interesting. You know, there are crappy platformers out there, but let me get better focus on that. You guys can see that? So, there's bad platformers out there, but I'm willing to give them a shot. You know, I'm much more willing to give a platformer a shot than, a lot of other types of games. Now, this game could be a bust, playing-wise. It's pretty common in the fighter games. It's a F-15 Strike Eagle 2, as you can see right there. And it's cardboard, it's $2. That's what I paid for it, and it's the sliding one, so it's a very, very possible remake. And it's got the black and white manual. That's a plus. And then it's got the game here. And it's got some magic marker written on top of that. Kind of sucks. I guess it's for a resale or some kind of store put down on there. Nothing but like a number of serial numbers, so it's not like someone put their name on it. And as you can see, it's assembled in Mexico with the security screw bit. So, and it has the, the missing pins. Very, very, very telltale sign it's a remake. And the fact that it came in a cardboard box pretty much says it is. But there's only one last way to check, and that's on the back of the box. And sure enough, there it is. Ballistic was the one who remade this. And that's actually a sticker. They didn't actually print that with on there. It's actually a sticker. I guess Ballistic in particular does that with all their remakes. They just put a sticker on the boxes and call it a day. What's it called? Majesco. They actually have theirs printed on it, so it looks kind of nice. But yeah. And finally, this is the jewel, the deal of the week. I'd almost say month, but I picked up that Final Fantasy Black Label for $5, so it ain't gonna beat that. But it's gonna be second place probably. And you're probably gonna say I'm crazy because this is Caesar's Palace 2000 for a PlayStation. And take a notice, it says 1 disc, even though it's a 2-disc case. Paid $1 for it. It's in really good condition. It's got the manual in there, and it looks new once you open it up. I mean, the outside's a little bit scuffed up a little bit, but everything inside it looks pretty damn new. And the manual looks in great condition. The disc is a little bit scratched up. It's in good condition now. And the game itself is in nice condition too. Now the reason why I say this is a second place for best deal of the month is because this is a 6 out of 10 on the online rarity guide for Digital Press, and that makes this the rarest game I own now. The rarest. Not the most, definitely not the most sought-off game or sought-out game, but it is probably the hardest find game that I own. Because Final Fantasy VII, that's a really tough game to get, but you see them all over the place. They're just really expensive to buy. But this right here is supposed to be, I think they listed it as not a rare. It's not rare, but it's hard to find. It's above uncommon and in between rare. So this is like hard to find, I guess you would classify that as. But it's the rarest game I own now, and which makes me kind of curious because I got I got some games I thought would be like really rare when I picked them up, but turns out they were like 5s. So I got a question for you guys, and that is, what is your rarest game that you own based on Digital Press's online rarity guide? And you might be surprised to find out what is rare and what isn't rare. Now, of course, rare could be, for us, the retro hunters, being something you find in the wild. Now, for them, it's finding it, period. So if you can, go on eBay and you type in the game name and it pops up like 5 games, that's not going to be rare. Even though it might be really hard to find in a flea market, or a grocery store, or not grocery store, but a garage sale in the wild. But if you can find it online or through a specialty shop very, very often, then it's not going to be a rare game. So I'm kind of curious, guys, what's your rare game that you got? And let me know. And that's all I got for you guys. Next week I'll hopefully have a lot more to show, a lot more stories to tell. But there's not good stories when you only go to 2 garage sales and a half-price bookstore. Ain't nothing there. So I'll see you next video, and hopefully it'll be better that time.